When I was told I could have a more respectful, more cooperative child in 1 week, I thought that it wasn't true. I thought my daughter was so gone with her temper tantrums and her wailing up and down the stairs. I thought it would take a lot longer than 1 week. I thought it would take months to be able to get something that me and my husband would be happy with. My experience using the 1 week parenting miracle was I had a daughter who would just overreact to everything. She would flail herself up the stairs. There were things being thrown. She was just an emotional wreck, and I didn't know how to handle it anymore. Me and my husband decided to get some professional help, and it was hard giving her the stigma of a 7-year-old going to counseling, but we knew that it was something important that we needed to work through with her. I was taught the 1 week parenting miracle, and it sounded awesome, but I didn't know if it would work for my daughter. I went home and I wrote everything down. I made a list of the things I needed to do and the list of the things that wouldn't be able to work in our household any longer. And I started in the beginning. It kind of got higher. She would try to rebel a little bit more because she could tell something in the house had changed. But after a couple of days, I think she noticed that I wasn't standing for the things that she used to get away with. When I think the biggest thing that happened was I noticed that my daughter had gained a sense of respect for me. She could see that I wasn't going to budge. She could see that things had changed in the house and things were going to be different. When I would send her to her room for doing something that was uncalled for, she wouldn't cry anymore and let on because she knew if she did, she was going to get more punishment or she was going to get ignored a little bit longer, and that wasn't something that she wanted to happen anymore. She knew that Mom had gained a self-respect for herself, which I had, and therefore she was able to give the respect to me, and it's been a different household now. I don't have her screaming around the house. I don't have her wailing around. It's not a sense of chaos anymore. It's a sense of my daughter doing the things that need to be done, and it's so nice. It's a lifesaver. Before, our house was chaotic. She was always screaming. She was running around. Her behavior would affect my other 2 children. They would start mimicking the things that she was doing. It would lead to a very unpleasant household. My husband and I weren't happy any longer. I've used many, many other parenting techniques. I've used the grounding, but you send your kids to your room, and they're happy in their room. There's CDs players, there's iPods, there's computers, there's televisions. It doesn't work anymore. You try punishments, you try spanking. I've tried taking away toys and everything, but it doesn't do anything. They don't care anymore. The kids, they feel that they can get away with anything. My daughter would try to manipulate any situation, and there's just tons of screaming and yelling, and it wasn't worth it anymore. I would just give up. And that's not the way to live your life. You can't just give up on your kids and everything. And so when I got here and they taught me about the 1 week miracle, it was literally a miracle. I can't tell you how it worked, but it did work, and I was amazed by it. I would definitely recommend the 1 week parenting miracle to my friends and family. If you want a peaceful home, you want tranquility, you want happy memories, even though a 1 week sounds like completely absurd, it actually works. You'll gain self-respect for yourself, your kids will respect you, and you're just going to have a happy household.